our guest for tonight, he's from Texas, tama ba ko? He's from Texas,
Ah,
and he's an actor there in the U.S. Mr. Cory Case. Hello, Cory.
Hello. Happy to
Yeah.
be here.
Yes, I'm Gorgy, and that's Louie there in Arizona. Yeah.
hi. Hi,
Yes.
Cory. You're my
Cory.
neighbor.
Hey, yeah. Oh, I'm actually I'm from Missouri, but I do spend time in
Missouri.
Texas too. So I'll accept
Ah.
I'll accept Texas or Missouri, I guess. You know.
And Tito Louie, this is not his first time here in the Philippines. You've been here for quite some time. For how many years na?
Yeah, this is my third time. It's
Third
no,
time?
Yeah, no secret. I love the Philippines. So mahal kita Pilipinas.
Wow! Wow!
Yay!
Have you done any content here or a film here in the in the Philippines?
Yeah, I have some planned. I mean, I've went around and I've filmed a lot of concepts for upcoming films, and then I've done just done some vlogging in preparation for that, and kind of got introduced to the culture through that.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So you're not more into vlogging than acting?
No.
Okay.
That's just my hobby when I'm not filming movies.
Okay. You've done several films na rin, di ba? Of course, di ba? I think we have the poster there ng mga films ni Cory. So, can you tell us about the movies you've done there in the US?
Yeah, I'm seeing that poster there. It seems like I'm always crying in movies. That's actually my first one.
Yes, and
looking
then
for Andrew.
the other one, I think the one is also produced by a Filipino director, Danny Aguilar.
Yes,
Tama ba?
and that was
Yes.
filmed in Texas.
In Texas. Okay. So how do you describe yourself as an actor? And then you've done several films as a lead or support.
Usually lead.
Lead,
How I describe myself. Well, you saw that picture from Looking for Andrew where I've got the tears going.
Mm-hmm.
My first film, I think I had to get to tears like three or four times in that movie, something like that. And so ever since then, I don't know if producers saw that and said, "Hey, he can cry. Let's put him in this one." And then the next one said, "Oh, look, he can cry." And so I do a lot of heavy drama stuff, but I'm not I don't try to limit myself to that. I've done like horror, comedy, whatever genre I'm happy to portray.
So the movies you did some films for theatrical release or for TV or what?
Yep, some of both, streaming and then
Streaming.
theatrical screenings as well.
Mm-hmm.
Had some TV spots, so a lot of different things, commercials from time to time. So
Were you able to work with well-known actors in the Hollywood?
yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like who?
I worked with Josh Duhamel. If
Josh
you're familiar with him.
Duhamel.
Yeah. So and then trying to think who else would be a big name. I don't know. They're all big names. I have fun working with whoever I'm working with.
Yes.
I have a question for Cory.
Yeah.
Cory, how did you get to hook up with Rex Belarmino?
With the Philippines, of course. Well, yes.
Yes.
Oh.
How did you happen to hook up with Rex Belarmino?
Well, I originally met with Rex. So back in 2020, we had a Zoom meeting because there was some potential planning that I was going to come here for a while and possibly work in the industry here, and then COVID happened. So, but now here I'm back with Rex, and yeah, we never missed a beat. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I was saying big names. I don't mean like all big names, but all the actors I work with, I view them. I'm just honored to work with all of them. You know what I mean? Just going back to what I said.
Rex. Yeah, Rex.
Yes, Louis.
My question to you is, what's in Cory that allowed you to handle his career?
Cory was been introduced by Direct Danny Aguilar, who's been a close friend before, and then they're planning to do a movie here with with Maureen.
With Maureen Robowitz.
Yeah, Maureen Robowitz. The working title is title holder. It's a story of a beauty queen who been in love with the boxer, but unfortunately, during the time that we're planning to do the movie, it was during the COVID, so it's so very strict because the story they needed a lot of crowd, and we're having a hard time to get some of the permit because you need a lot of testing. That's why Direct Danny decided to
Shelve it for a while.
it and do it with the normal shooting days.
Mm-hmm.
And Cory was really a good actor when he can do a lot of different kind of roles. And he was been nominated, and I think he just won some of the Best Actor award in the U.S.
Talaga? So what are the what award giving bodies you've won?
Which awards? I've won, I guess, Best Lead Actor, Best Hero. That's I guess that's been most of my nominations. I won a Best Villain award, but I don't normally play a villain, so I did I think one villain and was honored to receive an award for it. But yeah, those are the three main awards.
How long have you been acting in the U.S.?
I started acting in 2016.
Okay. Is it hard there to get a role, or you have to undergo this by audition? Or?
Yeah, I just started trying to put in for roles, and I went 84 times, like 84 submissions, like to try to audition, and just got crickets. I didn't even get a response. And then it was just one of those things. The next one after that, I happened to resemble like a singer that the director liked, and so he gave me a chance based on that. And once I got that first one, it started getting a little easier to get the work.
But do you have plans of working here also, of doing a film, or are you open to that possibility?
Yes.
To working for TV or film?
Yeah, definitely open to it. And I have 2 Filipino American projects that are upcoming as well. So
the one by Direct Eric Mati, or
I think it's a different
production.
Project. Yeah, it's a different project.
production. But you did several vlogs here already in the Philippines.
Yeah,
I've seen your social media, and you talk in Tagalog. Some of the Tagalog also. What's in the Philippines you like most?
I would say the people the most, but also the food is great. But I say the people because I feel the most support probably in the Philippines. And that means a lot to me, and it makes me want to continue to do projects for the Philippines and work on projects and get more people involved with them here.
Question for Cory. Cory, what did you used to do prior to becoming an actor, and how did you know you wanted to be an actor?
Basically, because I went to school for sport management. That was my thing. I was always into sports growing up.
Okay.
And I'll make a long story short, but I ended up in Hawaii basically as an intern. So I was living in Maui, using my degree as an intern. But when I was in the office, I was like, I don't think this is totally for me. I liked everything else. I like being outdoors and all that. But I said, and if I'm in paradise and I'm not totally happy with what I'm doing, I better figure this out quick. So I had to make a move, and I was always interested in acting, just that I'm more of like a, I guess, low-key, kind of shy type person, and I wasn't involved in theater and all that stuff growing up. So I thought, well, I had to go that route and be in plays to be an actor, and I found out that wasn't the case. It was just a matter of wanting to do something and just going and doing it.
Okay. And then you're planning to do a vlog here in the Philippines, and you've been to several parts of the country also.
Yeah, I've been to a lot of the country, except not too much Visayas yet. But I've been in a lot of Luzon and a lot of Mindanao, and vlogged and done that all along the way.
So you haven't tried Boracay in the Visayas now?
I haven't tried it yet. I've been to Cebu, but only for one day.
Cebu, and of course you have to try Bohol
Yeah.
It's a nice place
Yeah,
also
yeah.
in Bohol. So, you have a girlfriend here, or you like girls here in the Philippines? Huh? Huh?
I don't know. No, I would say no.
You like
not at this point. I would say I
Filipinas
don't have.
Filipino women?
You know, I'm open to it. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
We'll see.
Uh-huh.
We'll see. You're putting me on the spot. I'm starting to get shy. I've been in the first time I was in the Philippines. This happened to me, and I mean I was just like, oh man.
Wow. Yes, ito Louis.
Gorgy.
Cory, yes, Cory, obviously, instead of pursuing your career in college, you want to be an actor instead. So, what are your greatest fears in joining showbiz?
Greatest fears. That's a tough question. I try not to have any.
But it will come.
Yeah.
No matter what you do, it will.
Yeah, I guess if
So
I
what
had
would that
if
be?
I had to pick something, some kind of fear. I don't know. You know, I kind of have a situation where there are some places, because I've been here quite a bit and stuff, and so there are times where I might go to a city and they might be, it's very honorable thing, but they may be waiting for me there, the people maybe at the municipal hall, and I'm, you know, taking pictures and doing all of that. But there are other places where I have a quiet life, and I go in and just eat and that's it, and then I leave, and it's not like that. So it's really two different worlds. So I guess my biggest fear is if that became one world only, you know, where it was just all the time that way. But I would embrace it. I feel like. But if I had to choose a fear, we'll say that.
Okay.
You just have to adapt.
Right.
And I think one fear is being managed by Rex. Just kidding.
Yeah. Yeah. Now you want me to do what role, Rex?
Oh, he's a good guy.
Okay, we'll entertain some of the questions from our listeners. From Elf Schroeder, what kind of movie do you want to do here in the Philippines? Movie genre. Sabi ni Elf Schroeder.
Yeah. So the sports drama. That's the next plan. I have one before that. That's it is a Filipino American movie, but it's shooting in the U.S. But in the Philippines, it will be the Boxer and the Beauty Queen movie. I'm really looking forward to that.
Okay. And then from Lorelen Tagle, she's asking for an opinion from you. What can you say about the wokeness of the Hollywood in Hollywood?
The wokeness. Boy, I don't know if I'm not much of a news or political person, you know, so I try to like stay away from that. The only thing I really get is like hearsay of what's going on, and I just kind of listen to it. And it seems like things change quite often with that, so it's kind of hard to follow anyway with what's going on. But I just it's just not an interest of mine. I just try to make the movies that are entertaining, you know.
Okay. Not too serious.
Yeah, I'm not
Cory,
too serious.
one question from a viewer in Canada, Frank Crawford.
Frank Crawford.
What have you discovered about yourself when you entered showbiz?
I'll sit back and watch myself on screen and be like, I can't believe I was doing that. I can't believe I was saying that. But I also have an interesting thing when I'm at these premieres and stuff and watching the scenes. I tend to emotionally get back in that scene while I'm sitting in my seat. So that can be pleasant, or it could be negative, you know, depending on the role. But yeah, I discovered that I have an interesting dynamic with seeing myself, I guess, on the screen.
Do you watch your movies?
I do when it's a premiere usually, but I also play a little game with myself, because I have an acting process that is kind of a melting pot of different acting processes. So I like to play like name the acting process per scene. So I was doing this here, I was doing that here, and you know, a lot of times there's so many scenes that game can go on for an entire movie. So it's kind of fun.
We have also our listener, our friend from Texas, from Nocona, Texas, Rina Alcantara Meli. she's suggesting, I think it's better if you'll be paired with Nadine Lustre. I don't know if you know Nadine Lustre, one of our popular actors here in the Philippines. And Bagay, do you know Bagay? Of course you can work with Nadine
Perfect
Lustre.
match.
A perfect match with Nadine Lustre.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. Oo. Di ba, Rex? So, you have what's your plan for Cory? What if a production will offer you for a regular show here or a series? Are you willing to stay here for a long time?
Yeah, I'd
to
be
work?
willing. I'd have to definitely. I do practice the Tagalog, the language, but I would I'd try to become fluent. I don't know if they'd have me speaking in English or the language here. What do you think?
Yeah, I think you can portray, of course, a role as, you know the term of the foreigner here? Do you know the Tagalog term?
AFAM?
AFAM. Oh, di ba? Ang taray, AFAM.
Is that right?
AFAM.
I pronounced it right.
AFAM. Pronounced as AFAM. O, di ba?
Yeah.
AFAM.
AFAM.
Parang mas, I think I like AFAM than AFAM. Oo. So what's your plan, Rex, for Cory?
Yeah, because right now he has the limited days only to stay in the Philippines. But if there's a big chance that there's a big project like endorsement, he willing to adjust it because
You can get a work visa or
yeah.
do you have a work visa here or as tourist only?
Currently just a tourist visa.
Okay, tourist. Okay. So, what's your impression on the Philippine showbiz? I don't know if you were able to meet some of the celebrities here, or have you tried working here, like even a small film or a short film or vlog?
Yeah. So I have worked with a lot of Filipinos in that capacity when I'm shooting the vlogs or things like that, and I have met a few and had some nice conversations, and it's always interesting. They ask me, so what's it like to act in the U.S., and then I'm asking them what's it like to act here, and it just seems like we're both just like very intrigued when we're having those kinds of conversations. But yeah, everyone I've met has been very nice people.
Yeah, that's Philippine, typical Pinoy. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
I have a
Louie.
question again for Cory. Cory, was there a time that you regretted joining showbiz, or what do you love most about joining showbiz?
Oh, I would say
Your regrets.
You know what I love most is I had a hard time trying to figure out what I actually wanted to do career-wise, just in general, before I got into this industry, and this allows me to get a little taste of all kinds of different things. I might be playing, a lawyer. I might be playing a teacher. I might be playing a fireman. All these different things that I thought, what would that be like? I get to experience everything, so there's no limit on that. I don't have any big regrets yet because I definitely found my passion, but it is a very difficult industry. You just gotta stay. I know that I love it, and I know it's what I want to keep doing. So when there's bad times, I just say, well, they'll get better.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
As long as you have a very good handler, you have one right there. So good luck to you, and hopefully you'll be a successful actor in the Philippines as well.
Yes.
Maraming salamat.
Yes. And according from one of our listeners also, Unika Ihako, you should stay here, Cory. You should stay here in the Philippines. It's more fun here to stay.
Okay. Ask does she have a room I can stay or what?
More beautiful Filipinas, sabi. And lots of places here you will enjoy to visit, according to Unika. Okay. Tuloy-tuloy natin, Chicken. And then the plans, of course, you mentioned nga kanina, Rex, plans for Cory. How about the other activities of your production?
So right now, we're planning to introduce Cory to some of the producer, director. Like last night, that Eric Mati was open a grill restaurant.
Yes.
And with Don Monteverde, they have a big
Chat.
and then they're happy that Cory is in here, and they're planning if they have to collab some of the projects.
Projects or collaboration. you tried you produce some of your content or
Yeah, yeah,
Mhm.
yep. And trying to do more of that with the actual movies, but a lot of times when I'm shooting these vlogs and going around, I'm definitely arranging a lot of it. Sometimes I have help, and sometimes it's kind of planned for me. But yeah, trying to get a little bit more involved on that side of it too, and then writing as
Yes.
well.
Mhm. Tito Louie, sabi ni
Yes.
sabi ni Mami Sherry Ramirez, batiin mo naman daw siya.
Yeah.
Si Mami Sherry
Of
Ramirez.
course.
Yes.
Of course.
Ah.
We will get to that. We will get to that. Kasi nga, we have to do Mami Sherry and then
Yes.
Joyce
Si Miss
and
Joyce
Norma
Ramirez.
Kalingal,
Yes.
and of course Nanay Linda Asonsa.
Okay.
Maraming salamat sa pagtutok
course.
sa amin lahat.
Yes. When we converse in
Go.
Tagalog, do you understand or you can understand some of the words?
Yeah, some of them. Some of them I do.
Okay.
Now, well, for Cory, have you lived your dreams as an actor?
Yeah, I would say so. I'm learning now, to actually embrace the journey, going on the journey instead of just where I'm going to end up and just work, and then
Yes.
okay, well, this is great, and but it's actually getting there that's the most fun part.
True.
I learned that the hard way when I won these. When I won my first award, I had the certificate, and I was like, well, now what? What do I do next? And I realized that it's because I was so hyper focused on doing the best job I can. I wasn't enjoying as much as I should until I got there. So now I try to focus on that more.
Okay.
That award will give you a tool in getting yourself good projects. But aside from that, has there been any painful experiences being an actor?
I think
I've
it's
wound up
normal.
in the ER a time or two, in the hospital.
Why? What happened?
Just doing stunts.
Heavy scene.
Stunts. I was just
Okay.
very early.
Stunts, more an action film, more action
Yeah,
scenes.
when I first started my
Ah.
career, I said I don't care what happens. I'm gonna do this and risk everything and
because you're
become
still
an
young
actor.
then. You're
And
still
and
young.
then I realized I may not be able to do any more roles at all if I continue this. So I got to be a little more careful now.
That's true.
That's the physical pain. Any other experiences with the character?
Like yeah. So I remember.
Or emotional pain.
Yeah, well, I've all kinds
There
of
you
emotional
go.
pain because I'm
There
crying.
you go.
I'm crying in all the time in these movies. But no, a specific example. So the film you showed earlier, Lily is Here, that was shot in Texas with Danny producing it. I'm playing a recovering heroin addict,
Okay.
and there's a scene. I'm not going to spoil too much, but there's a relapse scene in that where my character is kind of like he unfortunately falls back into doing the drug. And I had to do this relapse scene, and I've never experimented with this drug in my life, but the guilt that I felt portraying that scene, I said, I don't even want to be within 10 miles of this stuff. And it just was very, hard on the mind to do that, just the scene. So that would probably qualify on what you're asking there.
I see.
So, what's
True,
your
true.
plan now here in the Philippines? Are you going to do a vlog? So, where is it?
Yeah, I'll
are you going
probably-
to go somewhere for your vlogging.
Yeah, this trip's a little more flexible than the last have been. And the last times I've been here, it's been a lot of specific itinerary, and I know exactly what I'm going to do at this day and this time. This trip is a little bit more leisure that I can
Okay.
experience more, as well as do some work at the same time. So, yeah, I don't have. I'm sure we have a few things lined up that we're going to probably shoot, probably vlog some stuff, but outside of that, I'm just looking forward to seeing what's next in the Philippines. So,
Okay,
Yeah.
that's sweet.
Yeah.
Okay, just give
Cory,
us an
you've
update.
been very you've been visible both in movies and your blogs. Now, this is inevitable. How do you handle bashers?
oh, bashers. Well, I don't know exactly how I would say handling them. I had to learn very, very quickly, because the first time I had a movie that got like global exposure and was released
Yeah.
everywhere, I went from a very, very quiet life to overnight. There's all these reviews and people had all these opinions of, you know,
That's
the
true.
film
Of
and my
course.
acting and
I
stuff.
think
And
they're better than you.
I just realized that I can't let that stuff affect me. And if I do let it affect me, I'm in the wrong industry. So because I'm going to keep doing what I'm passionate about, regardless of if there's bashers
Good.
or not, and it
Nice.
doesn't bother me.
I don't know, I'm not
Okay.
sure with this, but I think we have the worst basher here in the Philippines.
Do you have bashers?
Yeah, and I'm used to it.
Oh my God, more.
And I'm not affected.
Do you comment back? Or?
No. I
No.
just ignore them. Sometimes it's very personal, but I think we have the worst basher here.
I see.
I think that's one of their favorite hobbies.
Yeah.
Bashing.
Well, it's nice to give them. It's nice of you to give them something to do. You know?
Oh, yeah. Anyway, we have a lot of showbiz news, and I don't know if you'll understand this, but I don't know if you know them also. Tito Louie, bago yan, of course, siyempre, batiin na natin, nabati mo na kanya nating mga nanay, kasi siyempre si Nanay Linda Asonza, baka naghihintay na. Di ba?
Oo,
si Nanay Linda.
nabati ko na rin siya.
Oh, yes, si
And of
Nanay
course,
Linda Asonza.
ang ating mga supporters din naman, Tito Gorgy sa
Yes.
Ilocos, Slovakia, Mami Grand, Araceli Mandaclaso,
Yes.
Bing, Ray, and Great Claso, Norma Alvano, Lisa Ventor Tomas, Mariel Dun Reyes, Atty. Sadie Corpus, Joel Yap, at saka Dexter Passion. At isingit ko na rin, ang dami-daming mga birthday celebrants ng February. Isa na yan si Ding Albano, my
Okay.
father, who is now in heaven,
talaga?
is celebrating his birthday.
Okay.
Yes, together with my sister, my eldest sister, who is celebrating her birthday as well, in heaven. And of course, my dear brother, William Alejandro, and my best friend, Henry Pagila. They are
Happy
all
birthday.
February Aquarians.
Okay,
Happy birthday
Aquarius
sa
pa
inyong
rin.
lahat.
Happy birthday. Okay. And kanilang this afternoon, we were able to cover the launch of a new endorsement ni Carla Estrada. It's a courier service, yung W Express. And si Carla Estrada, ang unang bilin nila when we cover it, when we arrive in the venue, no questions about Daniel Padilla. Siyempre, I don't know if you know Daniel Padilla, one of our popular actors here. And pero syempre, sa kakulitan ko, Tito Louie, nagtanong pa rin ako, naloka si Carla Estrada. Ang unang tanong namin, of course, kasi nga, it's a cargo. Ang tawag na nga kay Carla is Cargo Queen. Aside from Queen Mother, Cargo Queen na rin because it's a courier service nga. At ang tawag na kay Carla is Cargo Queen. Nagtanong kami, of course, kay Carla ng, syempre, sinasabing mga pinag-usapan, mga cargo sa buhay na parang, aside from Carla, there is parang katuwang niya, of course, si partner niya, si Daniel Padilla, na nagkakargo ng mga pinagdadaanan, of course, ng buong pamilya. Dahil ang laki daw talaga ang katuwang daw niya or katulong ni Daniel sa pagkargo ng mga problema sa pamilya. Sabing ganon. And then, I asked Carla kung if she's willing na nga to give a freedom to Daniel after all his responsibilities for the family. At will open na ba siya kung sakaling mag-asawa na si Daniel? Pakinggan natin ang pahayag ni Carla Estrada. Ito po yung una niya munang statement diyan. Yung unang quote, yung unang video niya, Tek.
Hindi naman, kasi ako inabot ko na mag-50, di pa ako pagod.
Okay. So hinahanap yung video ni Carla, yung una niyang nakaupo kanina, tungkol doon sa kay Daniel Padilla. I think ready na ba for Carla? Pasok natin.
Tumalag tayo, so kung pinayagan ko na siyang lumipad, matagal na. By the time na nakita kong responsable na siya sa pera niya, sa trabaho at sa buhay niya, ipinaubaya ko na sa kanyang pakpak. Matagal na siyang napalaya at lumipad. Because ang mga anak ko ay maaga kong ginawang responsable sa buhay. Kaya hindi ako nag-aalala.
Ayan ang pahayag po ni Carla Estrada. And then our
Wow.
next question na sinabi namin, dumating ba yung time na parang Carla got tired also of helping the family or parang napagod na ba siya? Ano ang ginawa niya? At saka siya rin, nasaang point na ngayon si Daniel Padilla sa kanyang buhay? Ito po ang pahayag ni Carla Estrada.
Hindi naman, kasi ako inabot ko na mag-50, di pa ako pagod ah. Alam niyo, ang pagsisilbi kasi pagtulong sa pamilya, hindi naman nakakapagod eh. Basta galing yan of course, kumbaga kalooban mo. And ang nakakapagod lang dyan, yung nakikita mong hindi nag-grow yung kapamilya mo. Hindi nagsusumikap, nasanay na nakatanghod sa'yo at nag-iintay. Yun ang medyo nakakapagod at nakakalungkot. So pagdating kay Daniel, iniwasan na namin lahat. Ginamot ko na lahat bago pa dumating siya na maging isa ding taga-cargo ng pamilya. Hindi naman to cargo. Actually, napunan ko naman na. Inabutan na lang ni Daniel mga 20% na lang.
So,
Pwede na mag-asawa si Daniel.
pwede na siyang kumargo ng sariling
Like
responsibilidad.
anytime, kung gusto niya, matagal na.
Yes. Alam nyo, here in the Philippines.
Anong pangalan yung cargo, Tito Gorgy?
W Express. W Express.
W Express.
Only here in the Philippines.
International?
Here in the Philippines. And
Okay.
once parang you have to deliver the cargo international in other countries, they use it through DHL. Sa
DHL or FedEx. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yes. Here in the Philippines, a typical Filipino trait, we shoulder all if you're earning much in the family, you shoulder all the expenses, you shoulder all the problems of the whole family. That's a typical Filipino. Of course, it's entirely different from the Americans. And that's where what we were discussing. The popular actor, Daniel Padilla, of course, he has all the responsibilities for the whole family. And then the mother explaining to us that he's already graduate or he's finished spending all the expenses for the family, not and it's time for him to explore or to fly on his own wings without thinking, of course, without di ba Tito Louie? O parang
Don't scare. Don't
yes.
scare her. Don't scare
That's a
Cory.
typical Filipino trait here. That we're closely knit, the family here are closely knit, and that you keep on helping until helping like a slave all the family
Tito
members
Gorgy.
in the Philippines.
Right.
Tito Gorgy, don't scare Cory. He might find a girlfriend, and then they'll get married,
Yes.
and he'll end up helping the
Yes.
family of the
Yes, he'll
of
end
the
up helping
girlfriend,
the family.
and then their brothers and sisters.
Usually that
Are you ready,
happens.
Cory?
Yes,
Cory, are you ready?
Whatever I got to do, I guess. Right?
Oh.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yes. Hello muna. Of course, batiin muna natin Tito Louie ang ating pa nating mga suki, of course, from
please.
Seattle, Washington, si Shari Picho.
Shari
Of course, si
Picho.
Tristan Wyatt Gulay. Hello. Sige dyan. Marilu de Guzman, Melvin Ogbamin.
Hi, Marilu.
Maggie Falier Villa. Hello. Of course, Tita Becky Villanueva Tezuka sa Japan, sa Tokyo. Magkikita ba kayo ni Tita Morley? Yes. Si Florby Fernandez. Hello. Si Ronnie Cruz from San Juan City. Si
Hi, Ronnie Cruz.
Yes, Leo Javares from Puerto Princesa, Palawan. Pinapabati, of course, Ann Gabua, Maylene Atienza, Mrs. Rosa Rubio ng Nara, Palawan. And today it's going to be 83 degrees Fahrenheit or 28 degrees centigrade in Nocona Hills, Nocona, Texas. So pag mga ganyan, hindi na masyadong malamig. No, it's not that cold, Tito Louie.
It's
cold.
It's a very good. It's a very good
it's
weather.
okay,
82 is a very good.
Okay. Maria
And
Angelitas.
Arizona is 77. So it's pretty good.
77. Okay. What's the weather in Texas, right? You just came from Texas?
I did go through Texas. I went from Missouri to Texas.
I'm sorry.
And there's snow on the ground in Missouri still.
I know.
We had like over a foot of snow a couple weeks ago.
Yes, it's
And-
worst. I don't like snow talaga. So do you know some of the Filipino performers in the US like Jokoy, Lou Diamond Phillips also is a Filipino.
Yeah.
Of course, the very popular sino yung singer? Nakalimutan ko na. It's from No. Aside from Apple the app, the very popular singer has Filipino blood.
Oh,
Bruno Mars.
Okay, yeah,
Bruno
Bruno Mars,
Mars.
okay.
Do you know some of the Filipino?
Yeah,
performers
what
today?
about Rob Schneider? Isn't he?
Rob Snyder? Yes, also a
Filipino.
Filipino mom.
Okay.
Yes. Do you have Filipino friends in the U.S.?
I do. Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah.
Ah,
And
okay.
actually, I mentioned Hawaii earlier. There was a lot of
A lot of
there.
Filipinos in Hawaii.
Gazillions of Ilocanos.
Yes. Saturnino Laway Senior, hello sa inyo dyan. Salamat po sa pagano. Irina Alcantara Meli, Danny Aguilar is a good friend of mine. Kaibigan ni Rina Alcantara si Danny Aguilar. Okay. Lynn Reyes, si Elf Schroeder is from New York also. And Niagara Falls is frozen, sabi niya. Yes, hello sa inyo dyan.
Part of it is frozen.
Yes.
Hi also kay Ed Campos ng United Kingdom. And of course, Beth Gray and Tita Ilagan, yung
Yes.
tumututok sa atin sa YouTube.
Yes.
We
And
have
Lynn Figueroa, hello sa inyo dyan. And of course, ito Louie, bago tayo pansamantala magpaalam, of course, paalala lang po. Ready na yung kay Tita Morley? Paalala lang po sa ating mga misis na mas masarap sa tenga ang tunog na malinis na hugasin. Yung kapag kinuskus ng daliri, alam mo walang bahid kasi yung tunog. Yan ang heavy duty linis ng Smart Dishwashing Paste. Smart Dishwashing Paste may double tanggaling formula kaya tanggal sebo, tanggal bakterya pa. Yan ang Smart Dishwashing Paste, plato, kaldero, plastic linis, fantastic. Smart Dishwashing Paste, a product of ACS Manufacturing Corporation. Gorgy po ito, a proud user of Smart Dishwashing Paste.
Mami, laundry day na ba? Kunot noon na naman ba sa makapit, madikit, at malupit naman siya? All you need is pride. Bakit pahihirapan ng self kung sa Pride, easy and worry-free ang laundry. Sa triple stain away formula, tanggal ang matitinding mancha, based on taste, chocolate, mud and sebum on cotton. Gawa ng ACS to.
Yes! Yan po, a Smart Dishwashing Paste and Pride. Yes. Tito Louie, hello muna of course kay Lynn Figueroa and Kokoy Buncan and Kuya
Hi,
Joe,
Kokoy Buncan, Joe
Barameda.
Barameda.
Hello po sa inyo dyan. And good to see Cory, according to say Elf Schroeder. Thank you very much. Okay, hopefully you'll be doing some of the projects here like TV series.
Yeah.
Like, and of course, movie. Hopefully,
Yeah.
it was,
I'm ready.
yes. Do you have an agent in the US?
I have in the past, but I'm kind of doing my own thing at the moment.
Okay.
So I've got these projects like kind of for the rest of the year, what I'm working on, and if I have time, I may take on some more, but until then, I'm pretty booked up a lot of the year.
Is it very hard to get a project in the US? What's the process?
There's many routes. That's one way you can do it. Is you have an agent that's always looking for work, and
Exactly.
maybe like commercial work or feature film work or whatever. But you can do your own thing. It's very, very challenging. That's what I did. I went into it just independently, and eventually, it was almost impossible. It felt like, but then eventually, something came through, and after that, I was able to do it that way, and I did work consistently there, doing it that way. So I think it's whatever you prefer. If you don't have much time, depends on what your life's like. You might try to get in with an agent so they can do that work for you, because you have to seek out your own work, or it may seek you once you get so many roles under your belt.
Isn't it awkward if you, of course, bargain with the producer, like especially with the talent fee, because it's supposed to be the work of the agent or the manager, right?
It can be, and that's not my favorite thing. The business part, I like to be an artist. You know what I mean?
That's it.
So yeah, it can be difficult, because at the same time, it's not like if I were to have a negotiation like that, I'm not trying to be greedy, but at the same time, it's like this is my living, and I have to be able to survive, and because I want to keep doing this, you know. So that's the trouble I run into, and that. Some are low budget films, some are more. Yeah.
And hopefully you'll get used of working here in the because it's different from the US. Diba, Tito Louie?
That's true.
Yes.
Hey, there's one comment in YouTube about Cory. Salome said,
Salome.
"Hi, Cory. You are a down-to-earth person."
Oh,
See, people will start to love you already.
Yes.
I appreciate that. Thank
Yes.
you very much for
And Rina Alcantara Meli said, "You're guapo."
that. Guapo.
Yes, yun ang
Salamat.
guwapo.
Maraming salamat.
Yes. Oo.
Yeah.
Okay. Bago tayo magpaalam, of course, pansamanang paalam, update lang, Rex, sa Mr. Grand Philippines, and then, committed ba sa inyo si Nathan, the reigning Mr. Grand Philippines? Committed ba sa production ninyo since pinasok na niya yung showbiz?
Yeah, kasi part ng winning prize ni
Nathan.
is
Nathan.
Perez is become one of the regal talents.
Okay.
So right now he's doing a lot of regal drama present mga series.
Talaga?
And
Guestings?
then we're planning to have a press con on the 11 for the movie na gagawin nila with Sue Ramirez and another actor, si Rico Blanco, I think.
And
So they have a press con this coming.
And he's doing a movie, of course, with Bambi, ha?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So, we don't have time anymore. Cory, thank you very much for coming. But before that, we're going
Thank you,
to pray.
Cory.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nora Daig Hilario,
Thank you.
hello. Nalit na pumasok si Nora Daig Hilario. Tito Louie, magdadasal muna tayo.
Yes, go ahead.
Makapangyarihang Diyos, sa inyong habag at awa, patawarin niyo po ang aming mga sala at ang kasalanan ng aming lipi. Kalugdan niyo po kami sa aming pagsamo para sa aming bansang Pilipinas. Biyayaan niyo po kami sa aming mga pinuno ng karunungan, integridad, katapatan at katwiran. Kalingain niyo po ang aming pamilya at ingatan ang aming mga anak.
Tulungan niyo po kaming maging matuwid na mamamayan na namumuhay ng mapayapa, matapat at may tunay na malasakit, pagtanggap. Protektahan niyo po ang aming bayan sa anumang banta ng pananakop ng dayuhan at nakabawasak na impluensya at ipagtanggol kami sa anumang uri ng paglabag sa batas, terorismo at digmaan. Pagkalooban niyo po ang aming bansa at kapayapaan, pagkakaisa at kasaganaan at hayaang maganap ang tunay na pagbabago sa aming bayan upang kami ay maging iyong liwanag sa Asya at sa mundo.
Amen.
Amen.
Thank you very much, Rex. Ano pang abangan namin, of course, sa production nyo?
Okay, thank you very much. Regarding the Mr.
Grand
Grand
Philippines.
Philippines and International, because we're being the host country this year.
Okay,
so
this
first
year.
time gagawin sa Pilipinas ang
Mr.
Mr. Grand
Grand.
International. It will be staging. The calendar start on the April 20 to 26. That's
Okay.
so naglilibot kami last week nasa Coron because one of the five-star hotel resort there, they're planning to sponsor the swimwear competition. And then other part of the Philippines, i-notify na lang namin yung mga calendar of activities ng Mr. Grand International. And then after that, the Mr. Grand Philippines.
Philippines. Okay, thank you very much. And
Thank
Cory,
you.
do you have any message to our Filipino listeners, for Filipino fans? If you can say it some Tagalog?
Yeah. Oh, I did say Mahal Kita Pilipinas earlier, but I do mean that. I appreciate all of the support, and you know, I had to get used to the idol and the Lodi talk, but every time I see that, I realize that that's a very high honor that the
Yes.
Filipino people are saying to me. So I just appreciate all your support. I love you all.
Thank you very much, Cory.
Thank you.
Thank you very
Good
much,
luck,
Tito Louie. Salamat po sa inyong pagtutok sa aming programang Showbiz Talk Ganun. Ako po si Gorgy Rula.
Ako po si Louie Alejandro.
Para sa DZRH, una sa Pilipinas.
Una sa Pilipino.
Good night.